New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together. And good evening, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Sunday evening. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our evening prayers. So grateful that you're with us. So grateful that you're a part of what we're doing here on the New Thought Media Network. You know, it is a far-reaching prayer. Our prayers. Not just when we're doing them live here in this time zone, but the prayers that we are involved in, the prayers that we're sharing, the prayers that we create are creating a vibration, an energetic vibration of love and peace and prosperity across the planet. And we are the transceivers, the transmitters and the receivers. We are that way station whereby this divine energetic flow just flows forward and then repeats itself. We're kind of like repeaters, right? And we bring it in and we send it out. Now, there is a few ways to get involved with New Thought Media Network and our prayer team. Number one, the easiest thing to do is head on over to our website, ntmedia.org. Click on that prayer button. And what it does is it gives you a form. And inside that form, you have an opportunity to share what your prayer requests might be with our team. Now, that goes out to the entire team immediately, so there is no delay. Your prayer request is immediately sent out to our practitioners. And that means that you can anticipate an immediate dissemination of that prayer request out across the planet. Dropping stuff like crazy here tonight. There we go. Keeping my space tidy. Now, you're also more than welcome to, if you'd like to work with one of our prayer team members directly, let us know through that same form, and just jot in there who you want to talk to, who you want to work with. We'll make sure they get in touch with you as quickly as possible. And finally, if you're watching live on the broadcast here and you'd like some personalized prayer for this during this session, during this experience, then drop your request in the prayer box, in the comment box of this program. Just chat along in the comment box, and we'll make sure that we oh, look at that. I'll add you to the prayer if I see it before I close my eyes. It's a big Sunday here for me. Many of you know I'm hanging out at the Center for Spiritual Living Boulder Valley right now, and working with that group of people, and we're having so much fun. And tonight we did something completely different. Tonight we had, rather than a Sunday service, rather than, the old church service kind of thing, sit down, talk, and listen, and then, we did something different. We did an open mic poetry night. We did an open mic night with food and friends and poetry, and it was so much fun. We had a great time. You might see some of it show up online in the near future. I don't know. We'll see if any of it turned out well enough. Between now and then, though, I'm going to get into some prayer tonight because I want to celebrate. I want to celebrate both sides of the equation tonight. I want to celebrate what we've accomplished this week. I want to celebrate all the good that's been in our lives throughout the week. And I want to celebrate an affirmation of the good that's coming in the future week, the good that is right around the corner, and all the amazing things that we're going to get to experience and play with and do and have in our lives in the coming week. Make sense? Sound like fun? Why don't you join me? If you're in a safe space to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so. And from there, we just sink into this moment. Allow yourself to feel the support of the chair beneath you, and beneath that, the floor that supports the chair, and beneath that, the foundation of the building you're in, or perhaps you're outside and you're listening to this and you're sitting on Mother Earth, that layer of support. Beneath layer Earth is that bedrock, and beneath that even is that molten moving core of this entire planet. And what it is it means there is layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of support for your life, for who you are, for how you're showing up in the world. That is the good that's happening. We've come together this evening in a moment of celebration, in a sacred moment of remembrance, remembering how this one power, presence, and intelligence that we call God, how this oneness is revealing itself as our lives, perfectly whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. What I know is as the oneness is revealing itself as my life, it must be revealing itself as your life. So this allness, this everything, has come to play, has come to have its way, to come to have its being. This oneness, this allness, this everything has come here onto this planet as your life, because who you are, what you do, how you show up is absolutely vital to the evolution of human consciousness. See, who you are makes a difference. How you show up matters in the world. And what I know that while there is only one of us, that what you do, who you are, is a unique emanation. So how you show up, the gifts that you are, the gifts you bring to this world are unique to you and you alone. Who you are makes all the difference. And we each have within us that sacred calling to serve, to show up in one way or another, and be the light, be the presence of the divine in this moment and each moment. I claim for each one that hears these words a deep sense of knowing that who you are inside is what really matters. It's not a matter of how you show up outside. It's not a matter of what kind of clothes you wear or what color your hair is or the shape of your body temple. What matters is how you bring that inner consciousness, that inner body, that inner world to play. How do we show up? Allowing the uniqueness of life to reveal itself. I claim for each one here a sacred day, a sacred experience of celebrating in this moment all that has come before this moment. Celebrating the joy, celebrating the wonder, celebrating the playfulness, celebrating our lives. And knowing that in that we may bring even more to bear. We may bring more to the world. In this celebration of what has come before, I am celebrating as well what shall come forward. Celebrating that which happens after this, celebrating what's going on next week or the week after that, because what I know at the heart of it all, it is perfect. I know at the very center of it all, there is the divine revealing itself. So it must be good. Even if I don't recognize it, even if I can't see it, somewhere, somehow, the divine is operating through every event, every experience. Now, this isn't just saying that I like it all or I'm going to leave it the way it is. I just know that there is a perfection involved, and that imperfection may be calling me to my greatness, may be calling each of us to take a greater stand for that which no longer serves, take a greater stand against those that are using this power for good improperly, for those that are misusing the law. We are here to remain lawful, to be the divine expressions of oneness, to be the divine expressions of how God shows up in the world, because God shows up as your life, as my life. We're each in our own way bringing our lives into alignment with that one life a little bit better. See, there is this filter between the divine and the human. It is called us. We're given free choice. We were given free reign. We are given free will, and in that sometimes we choose to misuse. Sometimes we choose to focus on the ego, or focus on the greed, or focus on just me. But what I know is deep within, as we embody this faith and this philosophy more deeply, then we are serving those around us, serving the evolution of consciousness of the human realm. It is good. Life is good, even when it's ugly. Life is good, even when it's hurtful. Life is good, even when I don't understand it. Not good as in that I want it or I like it. It is good as in that it is God ordained. And in that, we can change. God ordains the good. Anything unlike that, well, that's just a human misperception, a human misuse of the law, and we can change that. We can step more fully into the truth of who we are, step more fully into the truth of our divinity, our greatness. Knowing that we come from greatness, we are greatness, we create greatness in the world. So I am grateful for this opportunity, grateful to be in this space, grateful to be in this shared experience, but most especially grateful to know God's got this, and I can get myself out of the way, get my bloated nothingness out of the divine circuits. Simply through this sense of gratitude, I release the word into the law, into that universal law that must demonstrate, that must make it so, and I let it be. Get my humanness out of the way of the divine circuits and let the divine be the divine, however it is to be. I release this word into that universal law of creation that is already acting upon it, that cannot return this word void, that in fact is already bringing forth the conditions, the opportunities, the resources, everything necessary to fulfill this prayer. Already happening. So I just get out of the way and let it be. Witness the miracle, witness the demonstration, witness the truth made manifest. Life is good. And if any of this resonates with you in any way, I invite you to join me in an affirmation of this truth as we say together, and so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thanks for catching up with what we're doing here on the New Thought Media Network. I'm Dr. Robert, and I'm going to get out of here for now. Let you get back into the rest of your evening. Please stay in touch. Stay with us. We'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 7 a.m. Mountain Time, Monday morning visioning. I'll be here with you live. Join us for that. Before we go here tonight, we're going to say thank you to a few of our sponsors and our friends, and especially you. Thank you for showing up tonight, for giving yourself this gift of prayer, for being a part of what we're doing on the New Thought Media Network. Until next time, I wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now. On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.